Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Athens, a young man named Epicurus embarked on a journey that would come to exemplify the very essence of courage. Born into a world steeped in tradition and dogma, he sought to challenge the prevailing beliefs and carve a path towards a life of tranquility and wisdom. Epicurus, a man of keen intellect and unyielding spirit, found himself captivated by the mysteries of the universe from an early age. He would spend hours under the clear Grecian sky, gazing at the twinkling stars, and pondering the nature of existence. His restless mind yearned for knowledge that extended beyond the superficial trappings of society. As he grew older, Epicurus sought the tutelage of the great philosophers of his time. He immersed himself in the teachings of Plato, Aristotle, and other renowned thinkers, absorbing their wisdom like a parched traveler drinking from an oasis. But amidst the intellectual maelstrom, Epicurus found himself at odds with the prevailing ideologies. He questioned the prevailing notion that material wealth and societal status were the ultimate sources of happiness. To him, true contentment lay not in the accumulation of material possessions, but in the pursuit of knowledge, the cultivation of virtuous friendships, and the tranquility of the soul. With this newfound conviction burning within him, Epicurus chose a path that required immense courage: to establish a community where individuals could engage in philosophical discourse and embrace a life guided by reason and simplicity. He founded a school called the Garden, a sanctuary nestled amidst verdant trees, where seekers of truth could gather and challenge the status quo. In the Garden, Epicurus fostered an environment that celebrated intellectual curiosity, camaraderie, and the pursuit of a virtuous life. Here, men and women from all walks of life found solace and inspiration. They sought to liberate themselves from the shackles of societal expectations and the fear of the unknown. Epicurus's journey of courage began when he resolved to seek truth beyond the confines of societal expectations. Leaving behind the comforts of his home, he set forth to Athens, a city teeming with intellectual ferment. There, he encountered great minds like Plato and Aristotle, engaging in spirited debates that shaped his philosophical convictions. However, Epicurus soon realized that knowledge alone was not enough to find true happiness. He yearned for a deeper understanding of the world and the nature of human existence. And so, his courageous journey took him further. But Epicurus's path was not without its trials. Before establishing the Garden, he himself experienced the hardships of slavery. Born into a family of relative means, his life took a drastic turn when he was captured and sold into servitude. These years of oppression served as a stark contrast to the ideals he would later espouse. Through resilience and tenacity, Epicurus managed to secure his freedom. This harrowing experience undoubtedly shaped his understanding of the human condition and fostered empathy within him. It inspired his commitment to cultivate a community where individuals could find solace, regardless of their social status or background. As Epicurus began to develop his philosophical principles, his ideas often clashed with prevailing religious beliefs. In particular, his rejection of the existence of gods as interfering in human affairs drew the ire of the Christian community that was gaining influence at the time. Accused of heresy and corrupting the youth, Epicurus faced persecution at the hands of zealous Christians who sought to suppress his teachings. Despite the trials he endured, Epicurus remained steadfast in his pursuit of truth and the propagation of his philosophical ideals. His courage manifested not only in the face of physical and intellectual opposition, but also in his unwavering dedication to the principles he held dear. With unwavering courage, he continued to spread his message of philosophical enlightenment, even in the face of adversity. Through his unwavering dedication to his principles, Epicurus demonstrated that true courage lies in the pursuit of truth, even when it clashes with the prevailing beliefs of society. As the years passed, Epicurus's garden school became a sanctuary of intellectual enlightenment and camaraderie. It attracted a diverse group of students, ranging from slaves to aristocrats, all united by their shared desire to seek wisdom and find respite from the turbulence of the world. In the garden, they engaged in philosophical discussions, cultivated deep friendships, and embraced a simple life guided by reason and virtue. However, with the passage of time, Epicurus's garden faced challenges of its own. After his death, the school encountered periods of decline and resurgence, reflecting the ebb and flow of intellectual and social movements. It weathered various upheavals, including the rise of Christianity and the subsequent suppression of non-Christian teachings. In the face of these challenges, the teachings of Epicurus endured, their impact rippling through the ages. Despite attempts to eradicate his ideas, fragments of his works survived, providing glimpses into his philosophical thought. Over time, his ideas would influence philosophers, scholars, and thinkers in diverse fields. The death of Epicurus marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on through the disciples who carried his teachings forward. They continued to champion his principles, spreading his ideas and inspiring subsequent generations. The courage and unwavering commitment displayed by Epicurus became a guiding light for those who sought intellectual freedom, philosophical enlightenment, and the pursuit of a virtuous life. In the vast tapestry of human history, the story of Epicurus stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of a man who dared to challenge convention, faced persecution with resilience, and forged a path towards wisdom, friendship, and inner peace. His unwavering courage not only shaped his own life but also left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of those who followed in his footsteps, propelling the torch of knowledge forward into the endless expanse of time.